all the evidence was she was just there to pray for the country. And, the Department of Justice spent God only knows how many millions of dollars to investigate and prosecute her, and now wants to throw her in prison for 10 months in federal prison.
I also understand that they are making an effort to somehow make her pay back money that was raised by setting up maybe a give, send, go or something equivalent to that to raise funds, and somehow they're claiming that that was inappropriate or illicit. Describe what is actually happening, and what is their basis for trying to do this, and are they going to be able to get away with it?
Sure. So, by the way, the maximum statutory fines for these cases could total up to $300,000. And I expect that the DOJ is going to seek as much as humanly possible. But yes, so one of the most sort of outrageous aspects of what the prosecution is doing in these sentencings is they are asking judges to take a look at how much folks raised, on these give, send, go accounts, for example, primarily for their legal defense and costs and whatnot. And they are asking the judges to fine these folks, that whole amount of money or some substantial amount of that money. And so, you have a situation which is so unfair, because you have these Americans whose lives have been destroyed, who essentially have no way to earn a living, whose families have turned on them in many instances, whose communities have turned on them in many instances, who have informed on them. I mean, this kind of police state, like your great movie. I mean, this police state type of situation. And then they're being prosecuted by the world's largest law firm of 10,000 plus lawyers that has an unlimited amount of billions of dollars to go after them. And, they are simply, scraping and clawing. And, we are doing everything we can to help them mount a strong defense under the rule of law. And even though every single thing is in the government's advantage, including a venue, which is very, very difficult for these defendants in the District of Columbia, they still, after the fact, after they get their convictions against these regular Americans, they still want to come back and fine them for the money that they were able to raise to try to defend themselves and try to put their lives together a little bit.